Well, so this is Baruch here, and you're looking at the Zohar Kodesh. We're about to get into the night Zohar. The night Zohar is in Parshas Pinchas. We come over here, and we're going to see what we can learn. Now, the Zohar is really kind of very much hidden in terms of different words, and we started talking about the letter Vav and how it is that the letter Vav is connected to the concept of Netzach and Hod, and how it is that those two surround the Yesod and the relationship between them. Here we come over here, and we're going to read this Zohar, and it says like this. Let me get the page. Here we go. So, incidentally, if you have the book, it's on page Shin Mem Vav, and I recommend to anyone who's zeichet to listen to the shiurim that get the set. So here we come. This is Mesivir de Veshet. Now, if you look at the side from the esophagus, shoteh ha'am v'loktu. So we're going back where the people spread out for the man, and they spread out and they gathered it. Inin lukutos the sfakos, the masnis. So he says these are the gatherings. I'm not the psakos of the different halachos that are contained in the Mishnah. Now again, he said shoteh ha'am v'loktu. They went out and they gathered. They gathered what? They gathered together the different parts of the Mishnah. So we're getting back into the concept of the secret of the fact that Netzach and Hod, in relationship particularly to Yisod, which is where the tipa of Shefa comes, that they're grinding up between them, either between them or within himself, by themselves, the man, that's what we're talking about, gathering it and purifying it, to bring it into Yisod, we bring it to Malchus. So he said that it's not about Tachadov Mehocho man the apik meaning the arises. So he says like this. I'm not sure apik means that brings out the words of Torah. So l'mitchan lon b'shinayim. So this is all very metaphorical. So a person wants to say shtickle Torah. The apik meaning the arises wants to say a word. So l'mitchan lon b'shinayim. He has to grind them up, to chop them up. Tacham means to grind with his teeth. La pako milim shleimin, so that when they come out of his mouth, they'll come out to be words which are complete. Be'inin milan is kariya shlomen. These particular words are called by the name shlomen. Now, not sure what he means. It means shlomen like the carbon. V'ochranim de'inman shatin da'ochlin milan b'halata. I don't know that word halata, so we have to look it up. So afterwards, those who come after the inan shatin, the Achlin Milan Bahalata. So let's try to find it over here. Here it is. The Achlin Mila, let's go this way first. Va'ochranim the Inan Shatyan. Va'osem b'nei Adam shehem shoitim. So that's where he says the word Shatyan. That means shoitim. Dorish Mila Shata Lashon Shtos. The Achlin Milan Bahalata. Shanira Ki'ila Oichlim Bateva B'Behilut. Bahalata means Behilut. Let's go on. Let's read the words of Rebbe Shimon. But they don't grind them, they don't sift through them. But tochanin de lohon b'shinehan. Now he goes back to grinding up with their teeth. Now exactly what the metaphor in teeth is, I'm not sure. Machsiv b'chu. So what is written in regards to them? Habasar odana ben shinehem, that the basar was still between their teeth. So he said, Va'af Hashem chara ba'am, and the anger of Hashem burst out or flamed out on the people. The Indian megizes demand the armor halitani now. So it's like that case over there. The man that says, you remember back by Asa, it's pour into me the lentil soup. Now, exactly how this metaphor runs, I can't tell you. So I'm going to go over here and look at the Matok Midrash. So he said, "V'derek agav." So as long as we were talking about verbs, and he was talking about the relationship between Netzach and Yisod. Mevayer od yinyan b'veshet shuhu osius shatu. I guess that's part I missed there. The word veshet is also the word shatu, which he says is like the word shtos, or a person who's a shoteh, somebody who's stupid or just dense. Shehu osi is shatu. So the word veshet, which we're analogizing and have been doing this throughout this Sefer Pinchas, this Parshas Pinchas, is that we're analogizing everything to different organs, particularly digestive and breathing organs of the person. Vama besita the veshet. Mitzad veshet ne'emar. So since we're talking about the esophagus, it says shata ha'am v'loktu. Haim ha'am shaloktu piske hadinim. These are the people, he said, who are gathering up the different psakim, shiba mishnah that we find in the Mishnah. V'tachonu b'rechayim, and they ground them up in the mill. So here's we say like this: a person who wants to bring out. You're going to say shtickle Torah. You have to grind them up with your teeth. That is really to sift through what you're about to say. And bring out from your mouth words, complete words, or complete ideas. And not just a little bit. And that's where we got that word shlomim. So these words, when they're ground up and they're put into the proper position, as all the things that we did in regards to the karbanos, it's called the shlomim. But then you have people who are fools. So he said the Achlim Milim Ba'alota, Shanira Ke'ila Oichlim Bateva B'Mihilo is like they're saying everything really fast and not thinking about what they're saying. And they're not grinding up with their grinding wheels. Shehem Shinayim Abanimim, which are the inner teeth. And then their outer teeth. Kolomar, that in other words, they grind it for the inner teeth and the outer teeth. Kolomar she'enim mevardim dibrechem heitim, and it means to say like this: that if you look whatever way you look at it, they did not really digest properly the words that they were going to say, and so they come out dibrechem kishimotzim osach b'pihem, and so they're really not properly defined when they come out of the mouth. Ma kosev b'chem. So it says over there that we have the basa odena ben shinechem va'af Hashem chara ba'am, and the anger of Hashem was directed at his people. He says Talmud Dover, the reason for this, the inim megizes demand the amar alitenino came begezer. They like the same case. The shorish come from this root of Esav of Russia. She'amar the Yaakov halitenino, and he said, pour into me some of that. He was so weak, you need to have it poured in. Kapirish Rashi, Eftach Pi, open my mouth, B'shafach Harbe the Soho, and pour a lot in it. That's our brother, and that is our nightly Zohar here at the Tikkun Elevator Kollel.